Good evening. This is your USA weather update for Tuesday, June 9th, 2026. Getting quite active, especially in the severe weather department and the flash flooding department. So let's jump right in. Those are our top two stories today. We got severe weather that continues for the plains over the next few days. Flash flooding potential in the Mississippi River Valley and the Tennessee Valley today and tomorrow. And the big heat wave is still on its way and it's going to stick around for pretty much most of the week. So here is your watch warning map. We got wildfire threats across the Four Corners regions and the desert southwest. I know it's hard to see here, but we got severe thunderstorm and tornado watches across the central plains along with heat advisories. And we also have a flood watch here across the Mississippi River Valley into the Tennessee Valley. But it might be easier to see. The blue area here is the severe thunderstorm watch, and then these yellow boxes here are the tornado watch. Basically, for the central plains, we have two tornado watches here. A few severe thunderstorm warnings are already in effect right now. We've seen quite a bit of hail across north central Kansas already. But jumping back here to the severe weather threat zone, here's the risk for severe weather. Two areas of enhanced risk, that is on level 3 out of 5 on the severe weather scale for tonight. Or rather for tonight, surrounded by a larger slight risk area that is in level 2 out of 5. Might see a few tornadoes, some potentially strong, but the biggest threat is going to be damaging winds and large hail, especially across north central, northeast Kansas, and northeastern Colorado. Then tomorrow we shift our focus back up to the northern plains where we have a enhanced risk in level 3 out of 5 on the severe weather scale, surrounded by a larger slight risk, level 2 out of 5 on the severe weather scale. Main threat's going to be a few tornadoes, some potentially strong, damaging winds, and large hail. Then for day 3, which is Wednesday, severe weather threat's going to be from Minneapolis, most of Wisconsin, the eastern half of Iowa, and northwestern Illinois, surrounded in the enhanced risk level 3 out of 5 on the severe weather scale, surrounded by a larger slight risk level 2 out of 5 on the severe weather scale. And then for Thursday, we are watching the upper Missouri River Valley, upper Mississippi River Valley, for northeast Missouri, northern half of Illinois, northwest Indiana, southern Wisconsin, and parts of Michigan for the threat of severe weather. And then for Friday, then hopefully things will calm down a little bit, but it is still a little bit far out in the forecast time frame, so that can and probably will change. Now moving on to the flash flooding threat, we have a slight risk going level 2 out of 4 on the risk for flash flooding there for much of the Mississippi River Valley, Ohio River Valley, and the Tennessee Valley there for the rest of tonight. Tomorrow, then, the main threat's going to be over the Tennessee Valley, with some flash flooding potential there across the northern plains. And then for Wednesday, we'll be watching for the north central into the northeastern plains for the potential for flash flooding. Then moving things on to the heat. Anywhere you see the white there is where temperatures could be in the 90s, maybe even over 100 there for parts of Texas today. Then continues tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The heat shifts a little bit farther to the south and east as the cold front moves through across the north central part of the United States, but then the heat's going to quickly return for some, especially in the southern plains over the weekend. And here are your risks for the extreme heat. Scale goes from 1 to 4, and about when you start to get into the major category on level 3 out of 4 there in the red, that's when you really start to see some impacts. So extreme heat here for Tuesday across the central plains, shifting a little bit farther east on Wednesday, and then a little farther south and east on Thursday as the cold front moves through across the north central part of the country. Friday, we're going to keep it across the south central plains and the northeast. And then we'll cool things off a little bit in the northeast on Saturday, but we'll focus the heat across the south central plains on Sunday as the cold front shifts a little bit farther towards the east, cools things down in the north. And then Sunday we'll shift the heat down a little bit farther south too, thanks to some cooler air rushing in. But that's all I have for you guys today. Because of the severe weather threat in the north central plains, I plan to go live later this evening, probably within the next hour or two. But until then, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave any comments down below, and I'll see you within a few hours. Have a good one, guys.